right. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's popping? What's good? We here with RKT Real Estates.com in the building.
Yes, sir.
In the building. So what's going on? What's popping with you guys? How's everything? Do you guys have any events coming up? Just so we can get that started.
Yeah. The next event's coming up October 19th, which is next Saturday, matter of fact. Not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. Anybody in the New York area, Queens, Long Island area, come through.
Nice.
It's going to be at 1717 Hempstead Turnpike. I'm going to try to add it in the chat for the flyer, but go ahead. It's on Eventbrite. It's going to be I'm gonna send a link, but it's an Eventbrite. Anybody can register. Come on down.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. So today's topic, we're talking about forget about the holidays. What's that about? Nobody don't want to forget about the holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Man, F them holidays.
So what's wrong with the holidays though? Why you have the holidays? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, well, okay, you gonna talk? Go ahead.
Now, so what it is that yeah. And I was gonna say what it is that when it comes to the holidays, it's not about getting together and spending time with family, things like that. That's the great part.
Right.
What happens on every single holiday that we celebrate? We always have to spend money. There's never a holiday where we don't spend money. And it's one thing if we're spending money. How much spending during this?
Oh, you was cutting out a little.
Yeah, cutting out, yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I get you now.
We spend way too much money on the holidays, way too much, and we're not conscious of how much we're spending, and that's the reason why we go broke, because every single month there's another holiday.
Right.
Every single month. January is. I start from right now. October, we got Halloween, right?
Right.
Then we have Thanksgiving. Then we have Christmas Eve, Christmas. Then we have New Year's. February is Valentine's Day. March is
what's in March?
What we got in March? March.
No, we don't got nothing in March. I know we got Flag Day
different celebrations for like Women's History Month. They have, so they'll if there's not a specific holiday, they'll identify that month as something. So then there'll be an event to spend the money. So then for March, it'll be like Women's History Month. And then April is Easter. May is Cinco de Mayo and Memorial. I think was it Memorial Day on the 31st or something like that, or the 30th in May.
Day.
And then June, you have what we got in June?
Is there?
Well, I mean, yes, it's the beginning of summer, but I know there's
I think it's like Flag Day or something like that.
Maybe Flag Day.
There's something.
There's always some type of holiday. Then obviously July 4th, 4th of July. Celebrate 4th of July. Outside of that, it's August. You got But my point is, every single month is something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's always a reason for us to spend money all the way back until we get to back to October.
Right.
September this is Labor Day. So
this is always going to be something in March. This is St. Patrick's Day is in March, right?
Yes, there we go. There we go.
Yes,
thanks. Shout out to Zay. Yes, exactly. St. Patrick's Day is in March. So there's always going to be another holiday. You don't even get a break. There's no break in between. There's never a time where you're not spending money on celebrating something. Now live your life, have fun, but be conscious of it, because the amount of money that we spend on these holidays, there's never, and mind you, the holidays doesn't exempt you from day-to-day living. Your monthly expenses, your bills, your family that you got to take care of. If you haven't, even if you're taking care of just yourself, it takes away from that. And if you don't have enough discipline, which most people don't, this is the reason why, people are always broke. And then on top of that, we're not thinking about the emergencies that happens too, that we need money for. You get what I'm saying? So there's so many different variables to why, sometimes you just got to say, man, F the holidays. And it's hard when you have kids to say F the holidays, because you got to get your kids gifts. I get it. I understand that. But you have to still minimize that and plan accordingly, plan earlier, and make some more money. So during these times, you could actually afford to spend money on the holidays and not go broke doing it.
No, I'll say fuck them kids too. Don't get them nothing. No, Gotta get the kids some Christmas presents and shit. You know, crazy. But but you're right though. The thing is, I think it's one of the things, especially the big holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's definitely and shit, like, or New Year's Eve, because everybody's gotta go out, spend some money and do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So I think a lot of times what happens is, and I think Dave G was saying it in the chat, is that it's marketing. They use holidays as a marketing tool to get you to spend money.
Yes.
Then, so even like on Amazon, they'll have holiday sales for the Amazon and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Now, the only thing that you guys need to do for the holidays is you need to get the holiday sale for the Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go.
That's the one. That's the one right there that you need to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the one. But so what do you think? You think that that people spend too much on there, or do you think people should just start eliminating spending money on holidays, period? You know what I'm saying? Or come up with like a way to spend less on the holidays.
They definitely spend much less at the holidays and get rid of mostly all the holidays, to be honest with you. People get caught up in the American dream on trying to give everybody gifts and gift giving. But meantime, you can't even afford your own bills, but you're sacrificing for gifts, but you're not sacrificing for your own life. It's a real problem in American society where you look at Thanksgiving, Christmas, Black Friday sale, Halloween, and people buying costumes on Halloween, going to Halloween parties, Christmas, buying Christmas gifts. You want to be the best uncle, or you want to be the best mom to your kids, and you buying 8,000 gifts, tablets, this, that. Meantime, you don't have enough money. Birthdays, you throwing these kids birthday parties. That's way above your means. You know what I mean? You got a 2-year-old and you spend $6,000 on a birthday party.
Right.
I mean, it's endless. I mean, Valentine's Day. You got dudes out here spending money on dates, $300-$400, for a random day. You know what I mean? I mean, St. Patty's Day, you getting drunk. And now you done had 18 drinks and your tab is $400. You know what I mean? 4th of July, now you buying fireworks. The list goes on. The point is, everybody be getting caught up in these holidays, spending all this money. It's like, wait, relax, take it easy. Stop spending all this money. Stop celebrating stop spending money to celebrate these holidays, and try to celebrate as efficiently as possible, man. As cheap as possible. At the end of the day, the only holiday you should really be celebrating, if I'm being honest, if you spend the money, it's probably your birthday. You know what I mean? And and sometimes that's sketchy. You know what I mean? Me, I get a little steak, call it a day. You know what I mean? A little $35 meal, sit down. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about it, is that people need to understand, like, you can't keep spending money if you really can't afford it, because all those holidays, the average American with those holidays spend about $9,000 a year on these holidays, and half the year your account overdrawn, or you got $10 in the account, but yet still you're doing all these activities. So the message is to slow down on all the holidays overall.
So how would that happen for, like, let's say, like, like Thanksgiving, or like Christmas, which is like probably the two big holidays? Like what are some suggestions you would have people do as far as that's concerned? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say Thanksgiving is not too bad, because Thanksgiving, at least you could go somewhere and eat a plate. The best you could do is just come with a little pie or something. Right. You know what I mean? $10-$15. That shows support whoever house you eating at. You know what I mean? If you throwing Thanksgiving, make sure you tell everybody to bring something. You being honest. You know what I mean? And don't go all out. So Thanksgiving is easy. The difficult one is Christmas. If you got kids, get them one gift. That's it. Don't get carried away multiple gifts. You got a little girl, a little boyfriend, whatever cases, don't get carried away. Stop spending $200-$400. Get something nice for $70 and a card and call it a day. You don't need a holiday to celebrate somebody. You know what I mean? Save the money for when there's a real celebration.
So wait, one gift for the kids? They ain't gonna go for that.
One each. You know that don't matter. Get out of there with them kids though. Like, you gonna take what I give you.
Dude, that's crazy. I remember back in the day, didn't it seem like back in the day at Christmas time, like, you have multiple gifts as a kid? Like, I remember getting like a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you always need something fun and then clothes.
Right. Yeah. A lot of fucking shit. So what's changing where that's the issue now? Because I feel like, I mean, maybe I just didn't know because I was young, but has this always been an issue around the holidays where, you know, it's like people spend too much money or it's a lot going on, or is it just like, you know, on some different shit?
I think it's both. I think that one, we were young, so we weren't aware, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, the cost of living now wasn't how it was back then, and there was more family helping out during the holidays than they do now, and even all year round. So when people were spending money throughout the year, so for example, someone has to pay their parent to watch their child now. Back in the days, that wasn't happening. You just watch. The grandparents were just watching the kids when the parents went to work.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So just little things like that, it changes the dynamic of things financially when it comes. And so at the end of the year, and then also, like I said, as a family, more family were buying kids gifts as a in unison versus now, it's just one parent, if you're lucky, two parents paying for all the gifts for the children. You get what I'm saying? So that's a huge thing that's happening right now. So that's why it's, you know, like during this time or during the holiday times, parents will go broke just to suffice and make up for the loss of maybe a father not being around, things of that nature. So they'll go broke just to keep a smile on the kid's face. You know, they'll still get them 4 or 5 gifts or make an attempt to do so, go broke just so that they feel like the kid is, you know, being taken care of.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you're saying that nowadays parents don't really give a shit about their kids like that. So they're like, fuck that. I'm gonna give them like one gift and they're gonna call it a day.
Nah, but I mean, if you look at it though, like to Kenny's point, that the cost of living was different. Matter of fact, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, what parents did was strategic. You got like 5 gifts, but let's keep it a buck. You know, half them gifts was cheap as hell. I remember getting them little square fake Game Boys. Them joints was like $8. You know what I mean? Like, so you normally got like 3 trash gifts and then 1 real gift, and that the grand total like $60, $70. Right. And then you got a shirt from your random uncle or grandma or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the difference. These days, you know, a tablet costs $400. You know what I mean? A PlayStation costs $300, $400, $500. So the gifts is crazy now. Like the price of one gift is wild. So you know, you got parents trying to buy their kids all kind of stuff. Back in the day, like I said, they mixed it up. You got like 3, 4 cheap gifts, one kind of expensive gift that's way reasonable, and then one actual gift that meant something like a sweater. When these days, these kids don't get nothing that mean nothing. You know what I mean?
And to your point, the actual gift itself is different in pricing. So like what Miles was saying with the clothes. The clothes is not that expensive, or can be, but in general, it's not that expensive. It's the electronics that are expensive, and that's all the children want these days is the electronics.
Oh, yeah.
The pricing in gifts itself is what really made that, you know, happen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because, you know, it's funny. I feel like technology wasn't as advanced back then, so the gifts that you would get back then was not the gifts that the kids want now. Like the kids want like fucking iPhone. They want the new iPhone 16. They want the fucking iPad tablet, the fucking PlayStations that cost like $500. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, you know, they want the Bluetooths. They want the expensive headphones and shit. They want the, you know, all of that. They want all they just want Jordans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like the youngins got expensive taste. So when the holidays come around, especially Christmas, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that, you know, that they're gonna want. So it's gonna be more expensive. But what I find funny though is about the holidays, especially something like Thanksgiving. I feel like Thanksgiving was way more what you call it? I think it was more expensive back then than now. Because I feel like back then it was like the families came together and then they would have to make more for like I don't even remember the last time our family got together for Thanksgiving. Like when the fuck was that even? Like
yeah, that's like 3 years ago or something like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A few years ago, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't even the same no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and what do you think happened with that? You think like now it's just like everybody's like, look, you know, every person for themselves on Thanksgiving or some shit?
Yeah, no, I mean that's the way of the world now. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
2K was putting earlier on, you got a lot of single mothers out here where before it was like you had multiple kids. Nowadays, most females only have 1 or 2 kids max. And because they want to raise their kids the way that they want to raise them, and let's be honest, a lot of females are be having trauma from the past and blah, 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 blah. Now they want to just keep it simple with just them and their kids. And I just want to just me and my kids and do with it. So yeah, everybody is selfish. Then you add social media on there where you don't have to interact with people. You can get away with interact with people. People replace, you know, celebration with stuff on social media. So it's you with Thanksgiving on your kids, and all you do is say Happy Thanksgiving on social media, and then take pictures of the turkey. Like, you know what I mean? That's their way of interacting. So to your point, it is absolutely that way. Everybody way more selfish. Everybody just want to do what they want to do. And families aren't staying close together no more. You know what I mean? Everybody's separating. Everything is atomized, including people.
And the cost of being selfish is staying broke. And that's what people don't realize, is that the holidays was a good time to come together and like actually save, in a sense, because everybody put their piece in and it worked for everyone. But that's the biggest thing. Everybody's like Rashidi said, living their individual lives. So individually, nothing's really happening. Everybody's for themselves, and it's going to literally cost that family more, that intermediate family. So if we have, if one family is supposed to, if 6 families supposed to get together and have a Thanksgiving dinner, that's 1 turkey. Now you have 6 different turkeys at the Thanksgiving dinner because everybody's eating on their own. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like in anything, like when you have a home versus when you owning versus renting a home. It's the same concept of the individualism versus unity. So and like I said, it costs more. It's just going to cost more in the long run, and that's what's been happening. And that's why I say, you know, forget all of these holidays, because and eventually it's gonna take time for the mindset to get to the point where, because I don't really care for holidays. I just care about connecting with people, make sure the family stays together and that we close and everything like that. The holiday itself is just background noise in my book, in my brain. You get what I'm saying? But most people, especially women, to be honest with you, I don't even think men really care about holidays like that. I think it's mainly the women that really care about the holidays, to be honest with you. You know, and most men guilt trip over it, so they'll spend their last bottom dollar to make sure that their family's good, and to a degree, rightfully so. You know, but if you're gonna spend, make sure you're spending properly. Make sure you're spending. So, for example, I'll give you somewhat of a solution. If you know the holidays come every year, it's not like it's just a surprise. Why not take the money, right, that you're making? For example, you have tax time coming around, right? Take some of that tax money, because people spend their tax money before they even get it. Take some of that tax money, invest that money. So at least, you know, so at least throughout the year, your money's growing somewhat a little bit. That interest that you're getting on your money, spend some of that on the holidays. Stop spending your principal. You get what I'm saying? And that's what people do. So I would, if anybody listening, any young is listening, invest some of your money. You know you're gonna spend the money during the holidays. Take some of that interest that you made on your money throughout the year and spend that money on the holidays.
Facts. Real talk.
Shit, that's real shit, man. It's like, you know, it's funny because I feel like you know, people don't even think about this, but I think it's like on a subconscious level, it's programmed in us to want to spend money on the holidays. You see what I mean? Because of like the what you call it? It's kind of like it's like the feelings that you've gotten around the holidays. It lends itself to that activity already. You see what I'm saying? Because again, like, remember the holidays, there's like a lot of sales on holidays, like the holiday, you know, there's like, you know, Veterans Day sale and this sale and that sale. So it's in your mind that holidays equals sale equals I can get something for cheap. So then I should just go spend fucking money. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's kind of already implanted in your brain. You see what I mean? Like it's funny. I noticed this other day. I noticed that McDonald's, I'm conditioned to fuck with McDonald's. Every time when I think about getting McDonald's, I feel just a little bit excited. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna go get some fries and shit. Like, and I'm like, why do I feel this way every time I'm about to get McDonald's? So it's like their marketing has implanted in my brain. Like, and the shit tastes the same every time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I already know what I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? So it's like that shit is crazy. But I think the holidays is the same thing. It's like it's already prepared you for that thing. Like it's almost like you already know. Just like Valentine's Day. Oh, Valentine's Day, I gotta go buy some shit for my girl and do some shit and whatever. It's already implanted in your head. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. And it's the crazy part. It's like, imagine you just go to your girl and say, listen, I don't feel like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like doing that shit. We just ain't gonna do it. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like most guys aren't gonna do that. They're just gonna go and buy the flowers, buy the thing, take her out to some place and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like real quick, like my girl already know I don't fuck with Valentine's Day.
Right.
I don't do it, and she don't nag me neither. She don't oh, can we do it? Nope. I don't fuck with that shit.
Right.
Because a lot of these like and yeah, I heard about this shit. I keep hearing shit about it on social media. They talking about, like, I think it was like two or 3 days ago, there was National Boyfriend's Day.
What? I never heard of that shit.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
See how they just make up days and shit?
Making up days, bro. They just be making up fucking days. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I only heard about it from these videos on YouTube, but you can look it up. National Boyfriend Day is, I guess, sometime in October.
That's crazy.
And they have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I think any of you probably heard of National Steak and Blowjob Day or some shit like that.
I heard about that one. You never heard?
Yeah.
What? I've been missing out on blowjobs and steaks.
So yeah, Thursday, October 3rd is Boyfriend's Day, and then National Girlfriend's Day is August 1st.
That's crazy.
But they're not actual national days, though. They're not.
Right.
People just say that shit. You understand? But you get enough people to tell a lie, then it becomes the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then it becomes a thing, and then now it's like a whole thing. They can start out small, and then it becomes a whole big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, again, and we was talking about this on the Bad Boy Show about like creating the culture in your own relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Creating traditions in your own family. Like you don't have to celebrate all these fucking holidays these people talking about. You really don't.
Right.
Because if it don't really make sense, then why do it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you gotta, I think, I know we're talking about money and finances and stuff like that, but other than that, in general, because it's one thing to be financially bankrupt, but it's another thing to be morally bankrupt. But seriously though, it's like you gotta pick and choose what speaks to the culture of your relationships, your family traditions, because your family traditions don't have to be what everybody else's family tradition is. Like, for example, as Jamaicans, we don't give a fuck about turkey actually at Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
Like turkey is the last thing niggas eat in a Jamaican family. Like we'll make it just because we in the United States, but niggas is not going for the turkey. Niggas is going for the curry goat, the fucking jerk chicken,
chicken, all that shit. Hell yeah,
tails and shit. You fuck about no dry ass turkey. You know what I'm saying? But again, tradition. And if niggas is being honest, it's like, why waste the money on a turkey?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like buy some extra pounds of fucking oxtails, nigga. Like who gives a fuck? You feel me?
That's how you know that
turkey.
That it wasn't black people at the was it when Thanksgiving was first.
Right, it wasn't black folks. Niggas do not give a fuck about no goddamn. Yo, turkey's dry as fuck, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, that's so the Native Americans thought white people wanted the dry turkey. That's why. That's what happens. Oh my god! But that's crazy though. But I think the holiday I spend the least money on, I guess major one would say, is like July 4th, like Independence. I don't think I really spend money like that much on that day for some reason. Like go out and check out the fireworks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And chill, but again, I still spent money on that day because I was out. You know what I'm saying? So either way,
you go out, you got to pay for transportation and all that.
You know what I'm saying? He said jerk turkey. Hilarious. That's funny.
That's real honest. It's for real though. Jerk turkey.
So I said the holidays are designed to make you emotional. When you're emotional, you're distracted. That's true. Well, when you're well, that's what gets you to spend money. You spend money not necessarily even logically. A lot of times, it's more. There's a lot of stuff you buy or get based on emotion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know, so that's how it works. So it's like the holidays create the feeling. The feeling creates it inspires you to take action to spend that money. You feel what I'm saying? So that's you know what I mean? But anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Any last words on this topic?
Yeah, don't spend the money on a holiday. Spend some money on our website. Go ahead and get some services.
Real shit. Real shit. Yeah, man. And tell people that the event you got coming up again.
Oh yes, it's on Eventbrite. Go ahead and you're gonna look up New York Mixer on Eventbrite, New York Mixer, Elmont, New York, real estate mixer. And so it's gonna be in New York, Elmont, New York, with the 1717 Hempstead Turnpike. So come out. If you're trying to become a realtor, credit consultant, or you just want to learn how to become a home buyer, you want to be an investor, you're an entrepreneur. It's something for everybody. So come out. It's gonna be drinks, food, the whole shebang. You know what I mean? So come out.
Nice. So man, y'all be doing heavy ass events, man. I fucks with it, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys need to come out there and get educated. Understand what's popping off out here. Go to rktrealestate.com. Rashidi, you know what I'm saying? So they get you right. You know what I'm saying? With the finances and all that other good shit. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys go do that and get that shit cracking. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We will holler at you guys next week. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I wanted to ask you something real quick. So I saw this video. We probably could talk about this next week. This nigga said paying a mortgage is the same thing as like paying rent. I wanted to get y'all.
Nah, he bugging.
He's bugging on that one.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
So, right. So we'll probably get into that next week or whatever. But yeah.
It might be the same thing in certain financial aspects, but not really. No.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, we got 28 people watching. Shout out to all the newcomers, man. Appreciate y'all.
Definitely, man.
Subscribe and pass this shit along, man, because more people need to check the show out. You know,
Absolutely.
A lot of niggas need financial literacy out here.
Real talk. So, all right, people. So that's pretty much it. We out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.